the scissors slipped and sliced my finger open while I was trying to make a hole in Twiggy's nappy for her tail. I'm telling you, it's strong nappies, strong, definitely waterproof. And am I grateful for this little finger condoms? Whoever thought of this, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Just remember to bring all the bags this way, yeah? To bring all the bags this way. If you don't forget some of them in the back. Good morning, friends and viewers. I am full of the ibuprofen and I am ready to try and do a lot of work in the garden. I want to just look at the pots under the, let me just see if there's somebody. Some of the stuff in my pots, there under this shade, that's what Cornelius calls it. Has died, and I'm not going to do the pots completely over like I did last year. I'm just going to tidy them up, and those that didn't make it I'm going to pull out. So that's the plan. The prepping to paint, that has been done, and I said that maybe we must paint that today, so Cornelius is going to paint that the color of the house. The beams and the poles are still the old color of my house. So I think it's long overdue that that gets a paint. We have started it. We had 2 wonderfully overly hot days, and I clean forgot that we were busy with the paint job, and that would have been the perfect weather to paint. I thought this is going to be a nice day, but the leaves are moving, so I think we are in for some wind. I've already hung the washing. I have made a Facebook friend, and he started to watch my YouTube channel, and he is busy losing his eyesight, so he is busy going blind. It is already quite advanced, and it is progressing at a very rapid rate. So I said to him that if I remember, I will try and talk more in my videos. When my brain is alert and clear, I can talk a lot, and the conversation comes easy and is quite fluent. When it becomes a little bit murky and foggy, there's a lot more pauses as I'm trying to gather my thoughts and get to the correct words, which often doesn't come into my mind. So I must put it in afterwards when I edit the video. And sometimes I just can't talk at all. I sound completely and totally illiterate, which has also happened. But I did say to him that I will try to have more conversation in my videos. I don't know how that is going to go down with the people that wants more relaxing videos. So then I thought maybe I must make one video a week where I have a Sonetin conversation video, because in spite or despite of the fact that he is losing his sight, he is trying to still watch my videos in support of me and my channel, which I am much appreciative of. And then I thought that maybe I must do one video a week for the blind and people with poor sight, where you really describe things for them. Now, Gordon is lucky because he had his sight for many years, so he already knows the difference between colors and he knows what color is all about. The more I thought about it, the more I realized I think people with bad hearing or that's deaf has got a bit of an advantage over blind people, or people that can't see, because they can follow conversation with sign language and they can see things. Blind people can hear again, but because they've never had the opportunity to see, for those people that were born blind, they've got no concept of what the color green or blue or red or orange is. None. There's just blackness for them. As I was thinking about it, as this thought came into my mind to do some videos for people with very poor sight or completely blind people, I came to the realization that how do you describe a color to somebody that's never seen a color? How on earth do you describe purple for somebody to grasp what the color purple looks like, or yellow? It's going to mean absolutely nothing to them unless they were a person that could see at some point in time of their life. We forget how privileged we are, how absolutely blessed we are to be able to see and to be able to hear. When you really start to think about things more deeply, how do you describe what the sea looks like? But I think maybe I must think about it a little bit more for those who's just got bad sight, or those who were seeing people at some point in their lives that have lost their sight, because they will be able to conjure up those images in their minds as you talk. If I describe to Gordon, for instance, that I'm now watching the guinea fowl, and keep on in detail narrating what the guinea fowls are busy doing, or that there's now a new brood of 20 and now the guinea fowls are fighting, or 40 guinea fowls, or a big group of almost 40 guinea fowls has now come together and they are busy eating crushed maize on the pavement, or I'm not feeding them on my pavement anymore. I've now moved them across the road because of the grass that they have scratched out, and I would like my pavement to recover, then he would be able to understand. But that means that I'm going to have to deliver running commentary, which sometimes won't be difficult for me to do, and at other times would be extremely difficult to do. I don't know how my other viewers would feel about that. Maybe you could leave suggestions for me in the comment section, or what your feelings would be if I do something like that as a regular viewer, whether that will be off-putting for you or disturbing for you if you watch my videos, because it might be a video which is a little bit different than my normal vlogs that I do. So any suggestions would be welcome. Some of my plants did very well, and some of my plants just died on me in my pots. So I need to show you that. Sad for the ones that has died on me. I must have done something wrong. I need to go to the nursery. I'm just cutting all the ones that has finished flowering, all the dead flowers out, so that it looks nice. This one is looking very nice, exceptionally nice. Twiggy! I do not want the impatiens in the pots because they take over, and then the plant that I actually want in the pot then struggles to survive. going to touch this one. This one looks absolutely superb. It's really magnificent. It's a begonia. This one is also looking good, but it's got lice on the bottom of the leaves. I'm going to have to make a plan with that. It's got something that's attacking it. They are all actually looking magnificent. Look at this. This is one of last year's repotting, so it has taken, but it is taking its time. Ducks, if I let them through, it's the first pots that they come to, the first pots, and they destroy it actually. very glad that I have cut this one back so viciously, because it is looking so healthy and fantastic. And when I did it, I wasn't sure whether I was doing the right thing, but I'm glad I did. It needed a cut. This one is not doing great. I'm going to lift it still a little bit more higher up. Not doing great at all. See, the things I in the winter, drips all the time. I was rough with that one, so if that one is going to survive, I suppose I can then thank my lucky stars. I don't think it's going to make it. Oh my soul, I don't think we want this. Oh, that's that worm really. Okay, this is what we don't want. This is the worm. This is the worm that you don't want in your garden. It's the one with the fake two big black eyes, and then it's got the little horn on the back. I think this one has just come out of the pupa stage. It's actually still coming out of the pupa stage. Don't want this in your garden. This one has made a new leaf since I last worked with the pots. So this is very happy. This one is also not doing bad. I think it was also a good thing to have replanted this one and to have cut it back quite profusely. And now it's got like little pink flowers. That's a first. Too.
It's him.
I also think so. You can just go and put the dogs away. Because I won't hear him. He's got a very sharp little voice now. High pitch.
Yeah. First it is, I thought, now I think she's comfortable.
No, she's very comfortable.
She was not barking. Like
yeah, I know. But it's high. Look, listen to it. It's like high. Very high pitch. You would think she's getting hurt or something. It's just her way of showing. She's crawled very deep into my heart. Very deep. This plant did not make it. It is dead as a doornail. So I'm going to take it out. This one looks still green, but I don't know, can you see?
Yeah, it's still alive, no?
You think so?
Yes.
But this is dead. Let me just cut it. I don't think it's alive. It doesn't put any shoots out.
Because this one is shooting, man.
Where is it shooting?
Yeah.
McDavid, ek nou vir jou Cornelius.
It's shooting this one.
Oh, okay, scrap that, people. It is shooting. This one is shooting, so can I cut it off here, would you say?
I'm not going to put the jill.
Yeah.
It's maybe somewhere.
Okay, this one. Do you think then this one is also alive?
And that one is dead, man.
You think so? Let me just cut it here and see.
Yeah, it's dead.
Okay, this one is dead. You think so? Let me just
Yes.
cut it here and see. Okay, now this one is dead. But then this one is now not planted in the right place. It's too much to the side. But it's fine. I'm not going to touch it because it was busy dying. Look at this. What is this? Oh, yesterday it's full of earthworms. Oh, look at it. Yesterday. This whole pot is full of earthworms. It actually looks like ants. That's amazing. Okay, so then this pot must not go back to where it came from.
Okay.
I thought I was going to put it in there. But apparently I'm not. This soil with that shavings that we have put on top is so rich. It is brilliant. The soil is just healthy and magnificent. Absolutely. I don't really want that. This one actually needs something to climb on. I must give it something. There's a lot of stuff that needs stuff to climb on, and it's so expensive, you know. It's 175 Rand for the small ones.
Which one, ma'am?
These things.
Oh.
I still need some for the front. I need one for here. I need one for there. I need them everywhere.
And maybe somewhere there.
Huh?
This one.
Where?
This flower, yeah.
That I bought because I wanted to take the grass off and let that thing go across over that lava because it's looking so terrible. And I paid a lot of money for that. And they specially ordered that for me.
That is a beautiful tree.
It's a Visalia. This is a quick video for Clive, because Clive is of the opinion that I never sit down to have a cup of coffee. I actually had many cups of coffees, but today I want to discuss Woolworths rusks, because I know Woolworths is very expensive. I don't normally buy at Woolworths, but the one thing that I eat a lot, which I do buy from Woolworths, is this specific brand of rusks. My favorite rusk of the Woolworths food rusk range, the specific rusk range, is the caramel chip rusks. And I went and I bought a packet of that 3 weeks ago. Then I like the condensed milk and the buttermilk. There is a bran rusk which I haven't tried, and there is a health seed rusk which I did try, but it is very hard. It doesn't dunk in my coffee very nicely. It doesn't go soft, and I don't like a rusk that doesn't go soft if I dunk. 2 weeks ago I went to Woolworths to buy some more of the caramel chip rusks, but I could not find it on the shelf, and it was replaced by a new one, which is the spiced fruit rusks. It's a new flavor on the block. Now, I'm not particularly impressed with this. It's a nice rusk, but to me it tastes very much like a hot cross bun rusk. It's got the raisins, the cinnamon taste. It has got a very strong hot cross bun feel to it, and it doesn't take the place of the caramel chip rusk. So today I went, still the same situation. They still don't have the caramel chip rusk back on the shelf, and the new one is still sitting in its place. But because I'm not impressed with the new one, I ended up buying the condensed milk one, and then there's also the buttermilk one, which I like a lot, which I will buy. And now I will be having lots of coffee and rusks. Clive. I'm going to have Woolworths buttermilk rusks and a cup of coffee. I'm going to do some dunking. You know what they've done? They have discontinued my favorite caramel chip rusks at Woolworths. You can't get it anymore. And they've replaced it with that awful fruity thing that tastes like dried out hot cross buns. Now, I like a hot cross bun, but I don't want to get the hot cross bun flavor in everything that I eat, and definitely not in a rusk. So that is such a shame. But in any case, you say that I never sit down and take a break. Now I'm sitting down, going to dunk these last 3 rusks in my coffee. And I don't know if this was an old bag, but these rusks just refuse to get soft and soak up the coffee when I dunked it. So I have bought the condensed milk ones again. So it seems like the condensed milk ones are going to be my favorite. you today. So the coffee has actually gone cold quickly. Yeah, I'm surrounded by begging dogs. Oh, and the crows are chasing it. Oh yes, definitely. I think not too fresh. Ja, wacht even. Yeah, Mom, see that? Danger. Everything that we don't want. Where's the Bella? Daar's niks. There's nothing, Bella. Bella is getting grey. That's one thing I can see. Call me Granny Smith. I've got a grandchild who needs nappy changes. Nothing more ear-piercing than the scream of an Indian ringneck. I think he doesn't like me sitting here, to be quite honest. Rio doesn't want us here. We are irritating him. It is already 11:15 and it feels to me like 9 o'clock in the morning. The air is thin, the sun is weak, there's lots of shadows, it is cool. Definitely like a winter morning, definitely. Not even autumn, a winter morning. I'm going to put my old blue shirt back on because I'm cold. The shirt is so full of stains. Of Chippy's poo. I never knew that the food in a duck's stomach changed to a color dye. It definitely stained this shirt, so it's going to be a paint shirt, this shirt, a paint and a work shirt, because there's some terrible duck poo stains on it. Rio! Hi Rio! Let's flip the camera and look at me. Pinky. Hello Rio! Boss Master Bobby Bob Ma? Where's Rio, Bobby? Rio! Is een prachtige blauw voeltje. Is een prachtige blauw voeltje, mommy. Is een prachtige blauw voeltje. I used to say that to him all the time. Ruby was green and he's blue, and then I would say, is een prachtige blauw voeltje. Joe asked me if there's somebody in my vicinity that's got a veggie garden, and my neighbor across the road has got an extensive vegetable garden. but for various reasons I'm not going to be able to show that to him. But something that came up in one of my pots, which I was absolutely flabbergasted over. I didn't know what it was at all, so I went and I tried to Google it. And the closest that I can come to what has come up in that pot is a Malabar spinach. So the only place that I think a seed of a Malabar spinach could have landed here was from her garden via some bird. I'm now going to plant it out of that pot because it came up in the same pot as a shrimp plant, and I don't want to lose the shrimp. And I must hope that I'm not going to lose it, because I'm going to plant it into a pot where I was unsuccessful with something that I so desperately want, which Robbie's wife gave me, and Valerie, or Val, and I lost this. I think the ones in front is still doing well, but for some other reason these ones got lice. I did spray it, it just died on me. So I'm going to now try and transplant the Malabar spinach, which they say you can cook and eat, into that pot. I don't want the Malabar spinach in my pot where the shrimp is in. And Nene, it's quite a prolific climate. I should maybe actually have put it into the soil. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Thank you. I think you've moved me out of the successful out of my video shot.
I didn't think you were filming.
Meticulously took my stuff away and put it somewhere else. Oh, God. Very nicely done. Neatly. No idea why. Actually not advisable to plant something in a pot that what was in there had lice, but here goes. Ooh. Oh my soul. Mustn't break this off now. How did it land such a... It's got quite a big root. I should have taken it out when it came up. And I have been promising myself for how long to do this. So this is now only me to blame, nobody else. Ah, I think I just broke it. broken leaf off. I've got no idea where this came from. Maybe a hardy dog brought it because it must have been a huge poo. I suppose the birds must then like to eat those little round things that it's making. Because otherwise I don't know how else. It has landed itself in this spot. I think I need a longer fork. I've just hurt my hand. I think the guy is here for the gun.
He is passing.
Huh?
That guy is passing.
Oh. This little fork doesn't feel very sturdy anymore. It feels like it wants to break off there at the bottom. Huge root system. Huge. I left some behind, so it's going to come up in the cotton. So if you ask me. Bags like this you must throw away. Like this. Terrible. Just not through. It means the soil is good and rich and fantastic. own pot. Malabar spinach. And we hope that you're going to make it. Maybe you guys don't like to be transplanted. Oh, my pots and my soil are earthworm infested. It is beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, it's just earthworms everywhere. Lovely. With my red cutters. Can't I just put stuff into the bucket, because that's what the bucket is for. Now oh, there it is. Oh, I don't think there's going to be enough paint.
There's still a lot of paint there.
Yeah, but it's going to need a second coat.
Yes.
That's when we're not going to have enough paint. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe this thing wants more sun, because I've got some rotten leaves there. I actually don't know what this thing wants. It reminds me of, feed me Seymour, feed me. Baltimore, what was that? It was, yeah, I can't remember. Wasn't the Rocky Horror Show. Yeah, I'll have to Google and put it into the video. Can't remember. Can remember everything else except the name of the musical. The Little House of Horrors. No. Wasn't the Little House of Horrors. Okay. And I think for now I need to put this plant on something very high. So it can hang down. But where will that be?
Stoffies.
Stoffel! Wait, go Mama. No. And I don't have any cave hide to put it. actually do. You know what we should put? We should put this on that thing.
This is amazing.